Hello, my name is Barbara Watson. My speech today is on single parent adoption. There's a lot of controversy today over single parent adoption. Most of the controversy is because single parents have been given a bum rap. I think single parents have been given a bum rap because statistics usually show all the negative stuff about single parents, but we're going to weigh the pros and cons, and then I'll give my opinion. Single parents should, the cons. Single parents shouldn't be allowed to adopt because usually single parents don't have a great support system. They usually don't have a whole lot of reliable friends that they could call in case of emergencies or to help with their child. There's also the thing about single parents who have jobs, and sometimes their jobs don't allow enough time off for like emergencies for child emergencies. Another aspect of why single parents shouldn't adopt is because their lifestyle has to change. There's a major lifestyle change. It's vast. It's huge. Instead of just taking care of yourself, you're taking care of another person. You're taking care of a person that requires 24-hour care. Because even when you're not with the child, you need to know that they're in perfect care, that someone is with them that is reliable. The third aspect of why they shouldn't adopt is because sometimes people aren't ready to take on responsibility. People haven't done enough research to find out what it takes to be a parent. It sounds good, it looks great on TV, but when it's time to be a parent, it's a totally different thing. My reasons why single parents should, or what research shows why single parents should adopt, is because most of the time the single parents are in a higher tax bracket, so they can, if they're not able to do the child care themselves, they can provide a nanny, pay for a nanny, or they're usually very well educated, and so that makes it very comfortable. They have nice, usually nice homes, and they're more stable. And the third reason is because of the steady income and the good education, there is a more stability with the home life. And they can usually, like I said, financially afford to take care of the child. And hopefully being very well educated, that they will do the research necessary to provide the care, or do research necessary before they take on such a big task as raising a child. In my opinion, first of all, like I said, my name is Barb Watson. I'm a third generation single parent child. My mom was raised by her mom, and she was a single parent if she was the only child. No drugs, no alcohol, no any of the negative things associated with single parenthood. And she never adopted anybody, but I adopted a child, and then I gave guardianship to another child, permanent guardianship. I believe that as a Christian, things are probably not possible with us, but with God, all things are possible. So when looking into adoption, I think you need to really take it serious. You need to look into all the avenues. Go to the agencies, or look up the agencies online and find out what it takes to become an adoptive parent. Because you need to know about the home study. The home study is a study where they look at your financial situation, they look at your home life, they look at your physical characteristics, they look at the support system, they look at, is there enough research done for this person to be able to take on a child, and that's usually done by the child's social worker, caseworker. The other thing you should do, get into a class called Foster Pride classes. You could foster a child first, because if it doesn't work out, you could foster a child for a while to get used to having to have a child, having a child around all the time, and those situations that come up. And there's also different types of adoption. You can do an inter-country adoption, you can do a out-of-country adoption, international adoption, or you can do what's known as inter-country special needs, and special needs also means emotional problems or multi-placement. Special needs covers a lot of background. Mental, emotional issues, like I said. Make sure before you adopt that you really take into consideration the child. I am for single parent adoption because it has worked for me. Like I said, I've successfully raised 3 children. One has a master's, my daughter has a master's, my son is a former Marine, well, once a Marine, always a Marine. My other children are still pursuing school, but nobody's in jail, nobody's on drugs, and nobody's part of the statistics that say single parents can't raise children. And by the way, my mom had 7 children, nobody on drugs, nobody in jail. But I just wanted to say, sorry for the background noise, someone's mowing the lawn, but I just wanted to say the single parents these days are doing more adoption because the need is greater. The children are in the system a long time. Older children are in the system a long time. And single parents are doing adoption because sometimes they can't have children. And I just wanted to let you know that single people can do anything. Sorry about that.